Hi, Dr. Randall Hansen here, and today I have some exciting tips for students in my ongoing series. Today is kind of a basic one, but I think maybe one of the most important ones. And these are my 5 tips for how to thrive, yes, thrive in college. I think without these 5 tips, you're going to have a much harder time navigating college. You might still get through, but you might not get through the way you'd want to get through or the way you actually can get through. So let's begin. Number 1, set some goals. I know when I first was in college, I didn't have any goals, and I did okay, B student ish. But then I started looking around and I said, well, wait a second, what do I want to do? What's my major? What do I want to do in life and my career? And then looking around me at people that were getting on the dean's list and honor roll. And so I said, hey, I'm going to make some changes. And boy, you should see the difference in my grades after that. So set some goals for yourself. What do you want to accomplish in college? And then write them down, keep them in the forefront, put them on your phone or your tablet or your computer, whatever you have, and keep referring back to them and keep striving toward that goal. Number 2, develop a time management system and then stick to it. The biggest issue I see with college students today is that there are multiple deadlines, multiple things pulling at you, even if you're just doing school alone. But boy, for those students who are also working part-time jobs or dealing with family, I don't even know how they do it sometimes. So figure out a system, whether it's old-fashioned diary or calendar, or whether it's a calendar app on your phone. But as soon as the semester begins, put in all those deadlines that you have for tests and papers and projects, and have that mapped out in front of you so you can manage your time as best you can, because that is time loss, and deadlines all of a sudden approaching are probably the biggest detriments to grades in college. Number 3, establish a study routine. I know every day is likely to be slightly different, whether it's a work schedule or if you're a student athlete, but try to set a routine so that studying becomes a habit. Every day from 4 to 6, no matter what, I'm going to read my textbooks, take notes, start working on a term paper, whatever it is, and stick to that plan. Obviously, there are times before a test or quiz that you're going to have to add more time to that, but if it becomes a habit, then it just becomes routine. You're just going to automatically go, oh, time to study now, and you block that out. So find whatever time works best for you, and also whatever place, quiet place in the library, in your dorm room, in your apartment, wherever it is, and make it a habit. Number 4, find a partner in every class. This is just a fantastic idea because there are going to be days where you have to miss class, you're sick, you have an appointment you have to have at that time, something else comes up, crisis, and having a study partner in the class can help you get the notes, get some feedback. They can also become a study partner, which is wonderful, and just as a good sort of insurance policy. And of course, you can obviously have to reciprocate and share your notes. Now, don't pick your best friend who is a slacker, or your fraternity bro, or your sorority sister. Pick someone who is as driven as you are, so that A, there'll be great notes, and B, they'll be showing up to class, and C, they'll challenge you to do better yourself. Finally, take advantage of all the resources that your college offers. I'm always amazed that students don't know that there are so many resources. There are typically an academic success center that has tips for how to achieve better in college. There's also either a separate center or part of that center, a tutoring center, and or tutors available to help you on certain subjects. The library, I will talk in a future video about reference librarians, but I absolutely love reference librarians, and they will do anything to help you with your paper, your project, as long as you don't ask them to do it in 5 minutes. So get to know the library resources. There's often also a student support system for those with disabilities, learning disabilities. And so again, if you have some learning disability, don't hide it. You're not going to succeed as well unless you have the resources to help you. So seek that out. Get tested, and then you'll get extra time for taking tests or assistance with note taking, whatever it might be. And finally, there's often a mental health and health center. So if you're struggling physically, but more importantly, if you're struggling mentally with depression or fears about the time crunch, get the help you need. There's no stigma attached to any of these things. These are all resources to help you succeed. That's what colleges want. That's what we all want. So, are you ready to thrive in college? I hope so. These are my 5 tips that I've learned from all my years of teaching and looking at the best students and what they did to succeed. So good luck, and I hope you thrive.